Hello. After opening the project, let's go into any final composition. Then later goes to rendering. Fix it viewer window, make a new viewer and start to work. Open any composition from Sense. For example, bar chart. Let's find it. Here is. In the first text layer you can type any title. Let's type my info or something else. Also right here you can change second text layer. Type for example description my infographics. After setting a second text layer you can align they to the middle of the composition. Let's align they. For changing the bars we open bar. In effect control panel change the value to 50s. That's all. It operates now at 50%. Let's change the text. Writing something, for example my bar. In main composition everything immediately changed. We do the same with the other bars. For changing the description in the bar, open the composition point node 1. It also can be opened from project window. Again write any text. Description bar. Let's type something. Description bar. Here. All works. So now we'll talk about the addition of other bars. For example, we delete some bars. Just leave 4 bars. Let's say we have to add a 5 here. For example, they also not available. So duplicated the bar composition in the project window, duplicated them on timeline and replace it with the holding Alt on Windows, Option on Mac. Move it forward, open it. No, I cleared it out. This is not what I need. So it will remove. Add another color like this bar. Just move it here. Duplicate it and replace it in the composition. It is a different color like this. Open it. Change the value in effect control panel as you wish. We can add some counter and put it here, for example, to the right. It's appeared, yes, that's all. Everything is working here. Do the same with the addition of the description. Let's change grid. For example, let's add vertical stripes. Change the number of them. Increase the opacity. All is well. Slightly move the by y-axis. So okay. If we want to add another color, we go to folder Elements, Bars, select bar up, because we have vertical lines. Place it into the composition, replace it into the composition with Alt option to move it forward only. Open it. because we have taken it from the elements, it does not bind to the color control, so you can set any color like this. Of course, all text can be changed. Text here, type something. Text can also be disabled here. That's all. So with bars down, close it all. Now we consider how to make other graphics. Substitute here into replace composition our chart. Open it. Write here again any text. For example, my graph. Do the same with the other text. Open composition graph 1. Here we have the grid of this composition. For our convenience to configure it all, we'll change the number of dots, for example to 5. So we got 5 points, and put the 5 somewhere in the end. Let's put here we have the description, which is tied to position. We put it here, put the 4 like that, somehow, for example like this. We have some shadow. Okay, that's all. We change the shadow. Let's change the description. Go to the node 2. Let's go to the node 2. Write in here some text, for example red graph. Everything changed. Everything is good. So for example, if it would end some in 5 point here, accordingly here we take a start point, pull it somehow, pull it. That is so. Everything is okay. Now we consider some chart. All cleaned, go into replace composition. Take the chart, replace it, all change it. As usual, we change text layer, my chart. Also go into the composition Python. Here we set up our parameters. Value, for example, 30%. The second sector will be 20%. Trim it. Here 10%. Also trim it. And for example, we don't need orange. Disable it. Let's make yellow more. 70 or 50, like this, or 35. Excess text we remove. Let's move these numbers to the middle. and make the numbers to the same with our values in effect control panels. It's 30, here 20, and here 35. You can make it bigger if it's too small. Good. Something like this. Yes, all working. Let's go in the description. We don't need this orange ring. Close it or remove it. This one place higher. Open it. Type some text. For example, my activity. Do the same with the other description. Type any text, for example, work, and type sleep. All changed. Everything is working. Go into the composition, render 3D, choose the camera, or choose the render 2D composition and render 2D. You also can choose camera, add to render queue, and render it. So now something about color control. We replaced some composition, for example, Gantt chart. Place it into replace composition. In the project window, open composition sense color control. We got 6 colors. They're responsible for different parts of charts. Main title color responsible for headlines colors. Description color for all sorts of texts. And other text color responsible for text overlays, diagrams and numbers. Now show you. Yes, that's it. Other text colors. And the other colors just change. Some blue, red, turquoise, leaves yellow, orange. Everything is working. Change to some scarlet. Everything is working. That's all. Thank you.